sir. Okay. We're just taking a couple questions. We'll be done. In and out. In and out. Give me the key, man. I'll help you, man. You call me the key, man. Huh? Give me the key. I'll help you. I got you, man. I got you. I got you. Let me just get you up. All right. Hold on. Ready on three. All right, man. Listen, sir. It's okay. So you have a good day. Thank you. You just saved my life. Okay, I'm gonna call this in. You just saved my life. You saved my life. Okay. All right. Are you sure? You have a good day. All right.
You have to check this out. Several inmates putting their unique skill set to good use. They jumped in to help free a 1-year-old who was locked inside an SUV. Here's TJ Holmes with the video.
This video shows inmates in their striped prison uniforms breaking into a car, but sheriff's deputies are standing nearby telling them, go right ahead.
The front door.
They aren't stealing a car. They're rescuing a baby.
Is she okay in there?
A 1-year-old girl who was accidentally locked inside an SUV.
You okay, baby?
After the parents called authorities for help, the group of Florida work release inmates who were nearby offered their special skill set.
The trustees are people who made mistakes. We're trying to rehabilitate them and get back in society.
The child's mother posted the video over the weekend saying Dad accidentally locked his keys inside with the girl. So before resorting to smashing a window, the inmates gave them another option. A couple of them pried open the door just enough to slide a coat hanger inside and hit the unlock button.
Yes, thank God. Woo!
Police were grateful for the inmates' skills, which they say can only be used under supervision.
Only when the deputy's around, we give permission, can you break into that car?
There were a few tears at the end.
Honey, was that stressful?
But the 1-year-old was just fine.
Oh, poor thing. So glad she's okay. That was TJ Holmes reporting. Listen to this. Those inmates, by the way, were able to break into that SUV in just under 2 minutes.
He's the humble hero whose bravery saved a baby from a watery grave. Today, Jonathan Bauer stepped into the spotlight at a news conference.
She had flipped over onto her stomach, and her face was in the water.
It happened on a bridge in Ocean City, Maryland, when a multi-car collision left this pickup dangling precariously over the concrete barrier. The force of the collision ejected the 18-month-old girl out of the vehicle and into the water of this bay. That's when another motorist got out of his car and without hesitation climbed over this barrier and dove into the chilly waters to the rescue.
When I looked over, I saw the car seat and some other items, and then about 6 feet away from the car seat was a little girl. She was on her back, completely floating, head completely out of the water, arms moving, legs kicking, and a little pink dress.
We got two in the water, the vehicle hanging off the bridge.
Oh my God, does he have a baby?
I popped up, swam over to the girl, lifted her out of the water, and looked at her. Her mouth was open, her eyes were semi-open, and then I put her against my shoulder very high and aggressively patted her on the back. And within seconds, she spit up a bunch of water.
Boaters saw the incredible rescue unfold. The hero climbs up the ladder and hands the child over. Firefighter paramedic Ryan Womer was one of the first on the scene.
You sought out the hero. Why?
Yes, I had to go over and shake his hand. I had to see who took the jump and made the plunge, for lack of a better term, to save this child. Without his heroism, she wouldn't be here.
The courageous hero wanted to remain anonymous until he knew for certain that the baby was okay. Bauer appeared at the news conference with his wife Wendy and daughter Ava, who stood on the bridge and watched her father leap into the water feet first. She choked up when she recalled her father's heroic dive.
Probably the scariest part of my life, seeing my dad jump off the bridge.
An American hero, humble even as he accepts everyone's thanks.
We promised you a different kind of story tonight about an encounter between a teenager and a police officer. Dr. John LaPook has the story.
Last September, Fort Lauderdale police officer Franklin Falks was processing Jamal Rutledge after he violated his probation. All seemed routine until Falks suddenly grabbed his chest and collapsed. His heart was about to stop. 17-year-old Rutledge, who was handcuffed, kicked the secure gate and shouted for officers. One did CPR, and another used an automated external defibrillator, or AED, to shock Falks' heart. Doctors say those actions were life-saving.
Shock advised.
That's because every minute of delay applying a shock to restart the heart lowers the odds of survival by 7 to 10%.
Next week, Rutledge will be honored for helping to save the life of the officer who had just handcuffed him.
All right. Thank you very much, John. Good story.
And La Brea police really do want to find this Good Samaritan. We're going to show you a freeze frame of him in a moment. He'll be the guy in a cowboy hat. They really want to find him. They say he really helped this police officer out. On another side of this story also shows how quickly things can change for police officers on patrol. This was just a routine traffic stop, pulling someone over who had an obstructed license plate that quickly turned into something else.
316, he's running through the Home Depot lot.
This video was taken Wednesday in a Home Depot parking lot in La Habra after a Brea police officer tried to pull over a driver for a traffic violation when the ex-football player cop eventually caught up to the running driver. Things quickly escalated.
At this point, the officers pulled the suspect to the ground and they're wrestling. And as they go to the ground, the officer has his gun on his right side, and you can see the suspect's trying to grab for his holster there. In fact, he grabbed so violently that he broke the bolts that hold the handgun to the thigh rig the officer was wearing.
Brea Police Lieutenant Chris Harvey says the suspect even asked this woman who was in the car with him to help him get the officer's gun.
It may sound extreme to say the officer was fighting for his life, but you know, under the circumstances, you have to consider what is the suspect's intention in grabbing the officer's gun. I don't think the suspect was trying to steal the officer's gun. I think he was trying to take the officer's gun to kill him or kill other people. So yeah, that's absolutely a fight for your life.
Thankfully, the woman never intervened, but this Good Samaritan did. And now Brea Police want to know who he is so they can thank him.
One Good Samaritan came over. We don't know who the guy is. He left before we could get his name. We'd really like to talk to him and recognize him for what he did, but he came and helped the officer subdue the suspect. And without him, who knows what would have happened.
Now, while we don't know who that Good Samaritan is, we do know who the suspect is. He has been identified as Gilbert Viaba. He's expected to be in court today. But again, if you know who that Good Samaritan is, talk to him or call Brea Police. They want to find him. They want to thank him. They also say he'd be a good witness in the case. For now, reporting live in the newsroom, I'm Chip Yost. Send it back to you.
All right.
San Antonio police officer is having trouble taking this man into custody when a jiu-jitsu student just happens to be driving by and decides to assist the officer. He gets out of his car, he rushes in, he straddles the suspect's legs to limit his ability to build the house. And I just want you to watch this. Watch how effectively this civilian is able to assist the officer because of his jiu-jitsu training. The hand control, the underhooks, everything, the body control, the knee on belly you're gonna see. And most impressively, how this civilian is able to communicate with the suspect and the officer, even right here, while the suspect is going for the officer's gun. Listen to what he says. He's talking to the suspect, telling the suspect to release the officer's gun. Calmly, deliberately, they're able to pry his hand off. And I'm gonna let this play out right now so you can see the beauty of the intervention, the beauty of the assistance, and then we're gonna talk more afterwards.
Look up. Help! Sorry. Piece of shit ass motherfucking shit.
Stop fighting. Stop fighting, brother. Stop fighting.
Nope.
Keep on.
No, I ain't fucking dude you're looking for, man. They was happy, not me, motherfucker.
Turn around, brother, please. Turn the fuck around.
Now listen carefully to the things the civilian is saying to the officer regarding body weight, underhooks, and control.
You go through it.
Now stay heavy.
Nope.
Stay heavy. Oh. Lean it, stay heavy, stay heavy.
Nope.
Stay heavy. Oh. I got you, bro. Let me get the underhook. Oh. Yeah. Don't give out. Nope. There.
No, it ain't.
You guys, I'm willing to bet that this jiu-jitsu student has never arrested a person in his life, yet he was able to pry that arm out with absolute alavanca and effectiveness.
No, I ain't the dude you're looking for, man.
You guys, this is my favorite part right here. The jiu-jitsu student is so calm, and the cognitive function of his prefrontal cortex is so well engaged that at this point, he realizes the suspect is in cuffs, so he tells the officer to get off the suspect, give him a break, let him go. He's not going anywhere. We can sit up and we can get off the guy. Watch this.
Hey, he's not going anywhere. You get up and fix your gun. I'm going to, brother. Just relax. Go ahead. Take your time, man. You good. Take your time.
You're good, sir. I got
you. Give me an over here. This one's almost there. There you go, man. There's nowhere you're going, brother. You're not going nowhere. Get away from him.
If anyone has contact with this officer, I want to sponsor him free Gracie Survival Tactics Instructor Certification course anywhere in the country, or the GST Online Instructor Certification course. We're going to sponsor him. We're going to hook him up. Considering how little training officers receive, I thought he did an exceptional job. Now, regarding this BJJ student who helped out the officer, he's an absolute legend. So I want to gift him the 32 principles of jiu-jitsu, and anyone else in the world who does the same. Jiu-jitsu students who intervene to lower the level of force during an arrest, you're also going to get the 32 principles for free. Anyone who helps police officers in an arrest, 32 principles for free. And if anybody knows this guy, I want to meet him. Hook me up. I want to talk to this guy.